One more treat, bitch, I'm gone. One more hit, bitch. Can link. Ooh, microphone. All right, yeah. That we see. That's that stuff. But I caught it. I caught it though. What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back at this with another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls. But today though, we got NLE Choppa stepping back on the channel, man. For those of you who don't know, NLE Choppa is a rapper. I talked about this guy before once in the past because when I was started making more so spiritual content and start uploading it to YouTube, around that time, I seen this guy who I knew was a rapper who I used to listen to his music. You know, he made content like shoot 'em up, bang bang, you know, sex, kill, steal. You know, he was on that timing. And, you know, he started his career very young. He started actually at 16 when he started catching a wave. And I sat up there, I was actually listening to his music at the time. You know, I was rocking with him. And then, you know, he ended up trying to, I ain't gonna say he did a 360, but he kind of did. He did a 360 and said, you know what, I'm not about to keep talking about killing and all of that type of stuff. He put that stuff down. He said, I'm not gonna talk about killing no more. And, you know, he started trying to get into like the spiritual community, right? He started getting into the spiritual field, spiritual space, and he, you know, people start calling him NLE Chakra. And, you know, I believe that was in like 2021 or 2022. But yeah, but then I called him out then because I'm like, all right, this guy's clearly, you know, an infiltrator. You know, he's coming across like he's, you know, turning his life around. He's trying to be something better and all of this other type of stuff, which it wouldn't be nothing wrong with if he really was trying to do that. But I kind of was able to see clearly that this dude was clearly like a grifter, and, you know, he was infiltrating the community to do whatever it is that his intentions was on doing. You know, he ended up going on to back the letter community. You know, he went on that tangent, and then eventually, like I said, he said he was gonna stop making secular like violent music and all of that type of stuff. And again, that didn't last long because, you know, violence is what sells. You know, he built this fan base off of talking about shooting people. So, you know, I'm sure that the label, once he did that 360 and he was like, you know what, I ain't gonna talk about this no more, they was on his head like, what you mean you're not about to talk about killing people? That's what we got you here for. So he ended up going back to that, and then he ended up going from the shoot 'em up music to just making overly freaky, you know, whoremonger music. So, you know, he's never really been on like a good track as far as like the messages that he's been putting out into the atmosphere, putting out into the community, or putting out into the world. He's never really been consistent on a positive message. But I've seen this this thing that he got going on now. Apparently he shaved his head bald, and he just dropped a song called Messiah. And apparently it's a diss to the devil. And this is I ain't gonna lie, you know, this might be straight up blasphemy, because I believe he's calling himself a Messiah in this song. And, when you think about the last days, they talk about the Antichrist, and a lot of people are out looking for a single person to be an Antichrist, but what makes the most sense to me is the Antichrist is not just an individual person, but it's a spirit that moves through people. Like Hitler was had an Antichrist spirit. Donald Trump currently has an Antichrist spirit. Any figure where it's like they being posted up as like some kind of messiah or some kind of like savior while they're simultaneously bringing destruction, they have the Antichrist spirit. So I want to go to this clip real quick, a video I did.
Let's make it. We're gonna make it like on some documentary shit. You out here doing your spiritual journey.
For sure.
On your way to do something. You're doing your spiritual journey.
For sure.
On your way to do something. Stay in character. You're gonna be. Your spiritual journey.
For sure.
On your way to do something. Stay in character. You're gonna be.
Do I look beautiful in your camera, man?
You rolling.
I got that new tee. I know what it is, spiritual journey. Part 100 and something. We've been doing this for a while now, so we finna go to the sacred location. Hold up, time out.
Oh, hell no. What's the deal? Back in this shit. Got another video to pump out. Man, bro. Now, why would they sit up there and do that? Why would they sit up there and change my? I appreciate you, Vine, for that. Ain't nobody else said nothing. What's that about? What's that about? Mike muted is crazy. Appreciate you though, Vine. All I was saying though, y'all kind of heard the clip. If y'all heard the clip where I was just the last video, I was talking about basically you kind of hear that this dude is essentially, a grifter. Like the dude was saying stay in character, You know, you got this. We on this spiritual journey, stay in character or whatever. It just gave the vibes of somebody who was basically a plant. Yeah, in the NLE chakra, for sure. But yeah, the dude gave the vibe. He gave plant vibes. He for sure gave plant vibes. So we pretty much gonna be reacting to this song, hearing what he talking about. The song is called Messiah, which is wild. So we gonna break down the lyrics again. Fair use, YouTube. This content is gonna be transformative in nature. So I ain't trying to see that copyright strike. It's hitting my account. So boom. Let's check. Let's see what's going on here, bro. Let's see what's going on here. Off rip, you know they gotta had a choir in the back. Soon as somebody trying to go gospel or trying to go Bible or whatever, however they trying to do it, they gotta have the gospel. They gotta do it. But let's go. Let's go. Hold on, off rip, this dude is holding a snake. Off rip, he's holding a snake. Come on now.
Period. The greatest. The greatest. Hey, you niggas ain't richer than my left wrist. Yellow diamonds, 100,000, got you pissed. 20,000 for a fit. Boy, it once.
All right. Off rip, he talking about materialism. I ain't gonna, you know. I gotta stop it and break it down so they don't copyright. But off rip, you know, we got the materialism. He's still talking about rapper stuff, but let's go.
Then I dish, and a young nigga living life like this. White bitch won't dick, tables turn type shit. Martin Luther King died for some shit like this. Malcolm X.
Did he? He said white bitch take dick. Martin Luther King died for this. You can't do MLK like that, bro. That's sick.
Had to cry for some shit like this. Tell Rosa Parks she can ride in the color net, and this my echelon flow.
Tell Rosa Parks she can ride in the color net. Rosa Parks is gone, sir. What do you mean? Tell Rosa Parks she can ride in the color net. Let's go.
This verse prices inflated. Crack baby really made it. Hard knock, hard rock, hard life, push white so pure cause hyperventilation. My respect, man, I need some compensation. Don't tell me be patient, I might die waiting. Tombstone 6 feet above me. Say the greatest. Harvard students might have to study my cadence. Harder than a pavement, more serious than slavery. Jokes on you. If a nigga try to play me, block without safety. Don't try for your safety. Nigga, then the fight with a demon. Let's see how far he gon' take it. I buy Chanel and pearls, all the other shit up in the world just to tell her get naked. I'm getting.
All right, we still getting the 304s naked. That, you know, we seeing that ain't changed. We seeing none of that change. I mean, Messiah though, the great Messiah. This is a diss to the devil though. Is this a diss to the devil, or is this nigga shouting out the devil? This seemed like the devil. I can see the devil getting real jiggy with this right here. How is this a diss to the devil? The devil love all of this. What I'm hearing so far, you talking about materialism. We 1 minute in. He done talked about materials. He done talked about shooting niggas. He done talked about giving white girls phallus. I mean, this sound like all the stuff the devil like. Let's go.
Back to the bases, a mill on every occasion. I'm getting so much of this bread, them niggas think I make it. Get so high up on these drugs, niggas thinking I was faking like a Muslim, bro.
He's still talking about getting high on drugs. Still talking about getting high on drugs.
We don't fuck with no bacon and we don't fuck with no pig. I rather talk to my dig.
Whoa! And you know, some people will probably eat this up though, cause they listening and all they heard was, "Oh, he ain't messing with no pig, bro. He ain't eating pork. He's staying away from the swine's flesh." You ain't hear nothing about the shoot 'em up bang bang, the white girls taking meat, the materialism. Like, he said he wasn't eating pigs no more though, bro. Like, bro, what? And then look at this shot. Look at this damn frame. Let's go back. Hold on.
Much of this bread, them niggas think I make it. Get so high up on these drugs, niggas thinking I was faking like a Muslim, bro. Though we don't fuck with no bacon and we don't fuck with no pig. I'd rather talk to my dick. I got a Glock and a Sig. I'm trying to knock off his wig, get him a grave and dig, and put him 6 feet in. He heading first by the beef.
This dude, I'm stuck on how this dude really got a snake in his hand though. Like, they can't even. The devil is tired of hiding, bro. This dude has a snake in hand. If that's not a clear sign, a red flag.
We leave his body in pieces, found his arm in the streets, and found his head in the freezer. Nigga.
He talking about decapitating niggas? I'm sorry, I know I keep stopping, but like, it's crazy though. Cause I gotta really let this dude have it. Cause you talking about, you got this song called Messiah. The Devil's Diss. Crazy.
So cocky, I tell Beyonce I don't need her. So cocky, I preach a sermon to the preacher. Some different.
Hold on, look how evil this nigga just looked when he just said that. When he just said I preach a sermon to the preacher.
So cocky,
And in 2025, he probably could preach a sermon to these preachers out here. But look at this nigga.
I preach a sermon to the preacher.
Bro, hold on. Hold on. I gotta do it to him. Hold on. Because that just wasn't right.
I can't tell Beyonce. I can't preach a sermon to
Heck, you know, bro. Do that look like a Messiah? That look like that could be the Messiah?
the preacher. Something different, turn an atheist to a believer. I turn a college dropout to an achiever. Turn a dyke to a diva. Turn Timberlake to a beaver. Turn Jehovah to a witness. And turn a nigga in a crisis to a Christian. Picture me rolling, that's how we live.
And you know, he repping his set. He repping the big C. He repping the Christian set. But this is the result of the Christian church. You got people who can just be like, oh, he can do all of this, he can say all of this demonic stuff, and still be like, yeah, bro, I'm Christian gang. This is how we Christians get down. This is what they would probably call a new age Christian. Where you could just do whatever. You could still chop heads off, bang out white girls, and, you know, still get considered to be of such biblical status you can get off calling yourself a Messiah. This is what the pastors have done. He said he could preach a sermon to a preacher. He said he could teach a sermon to a preacher.
Picture me rolling, that's how we living. Kill him if he make that decision. Cross that line, we gon' cut his head off like a chicken.
That's the second time talking about decapitation on here.
I gotta move on. I got like 10 wives. This a group home. I'm getting higher. Me and God celebrating in the sky, son.
And then look, hold on. He said he got 10 wives. And he talking about polygyny. Oh man, I know niggas probably eating this up. He talking about polygyny. He said, I got 10 wives. But these are the type of dudes that chicks will give 10 wives to happily. They'll get this dude. They'll get at the dude. I ain't gonna go back to that frame where he was just looking evil as hell. But they'll give an evil nigga like this 10 wives, and then when a man who's really of the Most High, who's really in that word, really studying the craft, really studying to show thyself approved, the real men of the Most High, you get to talk about 10 wives, everybody up in arms. You get to talking about multiple wives, everybody up in arms. Oh, you can't do that, bro. What you mean, multiple wives? Ooh, multiple wives, what? But they let this demon get on here and be like, oh, I got 10 wives. And I believe him. He probably really got 10 wives. But do you think those chicks, those 10 wives that he got, do you think they gave him pushback, or do you think they fell in line? Oh, this is a devil. This he rapping about talking about material things at 304s. Like, this is not of the Messiah. Facts. That's an absolute fact. But I wouldn't doubt this dude got 10 wives for real, because the world is upside down. A woman to give would be a second, third, fourth, fifth wife to a dude who got materialism, to a dude who is of Satan, because they low key be of Satan. But if a man of the Most High be like, oh, you know, multiple wives, this and that, bringing up the scriptures, talking about it, it's pushback. It's pushback. It's crazy, but let's go. What are those they call good evil and evil good, though? Oh, hell no. Nah. He said, I'm Messiah on this joint. Huh. Picture me rolling is how we his head off like a chicken. Living fast, I gotta move on. I got like 10 wives, this a group home, I'm getting higher. Me and God celebrating in the sky, son of the Most High, I'm Messiah.
That's nasty.
That's nasty work. Look at this nigga with the snake on his neck, talking about son of the Most High. He said, I'm in the sky with God. I'm Messiah. On that neck like a tie thin line between the truth and the lie. Two type niggas in this world. Nigga dying to live, and a nigga that's willing to die. And I'ma die about mine, nigga. On my word, you a bird. I scramble letters to mix and match the egghead cats, rhymes and raps. I chicken scratch. I got the body on the ginseng boost. So don't hold me, nigga. Turn me loose. On them basic food groups, vegetables and then this dude cut his head bald, trying to be on his Tupac Machiavelli timing. Like, bro, give it up. You ain't Pac. But you know what they doing? You know what he's trying to do, though? Pac was literally another person who they tried to make a Messiah-like figure, bro. In the community, they tried to make Pac a Messiah-like figure. If you look at, what's that album cover? Let me see, bro. I don't know what album it was, but I think this is the one immediately after he died. I don't know. Hold on. This album cover right here. The Don Illuminati. And then a boom. Look, we got Illuminati, you know, references on the album by Machiavelli. The Don Illuminati. They literally got Tupac on the cross for this album cover. This is what they do, though. This ain't no damn conspiracy. They really try to put these people up and make them Christ-like, Messiah-like figures. And that's what NLE Choppa is on. You trying to be on some Messiah, Christ-like figure, but the whole time these guys is Antichrist. So, you know, let's go. Fruits V32. OJ, nigga, don't fuck with my juice. I'm in my legion. My favorite rapper, if I had, you know, pick one, it's Kendrick. It's K-Dot. But I'm not ignorant to what Kendrick is. I know Kendrick is a plant who's also, hold on, since we talking about, again, Christ-like, these dudes trying to be messiahs, that's Kendrick. Kendrick is one of the kings of that currently, though. Kendrick is literally like on severe Antichrist timing. He had the crown of thorns. If you sit up there, go to Kendrick's. What's that? What's the N96 video? Do they got that frame of him? It's this frame right here. This shot of him hovering above the water. These dudes all be trying to be Christ-like, bro. They all be trying to be Christ-like, but this is demonic. It's demonic. Kendrick got so much stuff, bro. Kendrick, the rabbit hole of Kendrick's, his evil-ish, his rabbit hole goes deep. And I think he sacrificed his auntie. I'm going to just throw that out there. If you a Kendrick head for real, he made that song, Auntie Diaries. He made Auntie Diaries on the song with him and SZA. What's that song, Luther, that's popping right now? On that part where SZA be like, when they be like, everything goes, put that on my TT soul. He talking about, he said, put that on my TT soul. And then, you want to know what happened after he said, after they was talking about put that on my TT soul? And after Kendrick made the song Auntie Diaries, you know what he did, what he said when he got that Grammy? Where is that? It's a tangent. Oh, now they ain't gonna pop up the article. Here we go. Here we go, right here. Tangent. But we live. Video restricted. If they don't stop. Basically, the night of the Grammys, when Kendrick was doing his acceptance speech, he said his aunt passed away the night before the Grammys. The night before Kendrick just got about 10 Grammys in a single night, he said his aunt had passed away. His aunt passed away a day before he won the Grammy Award, Record of the Year with Not Like Us. So I think he sacrificed her. But that's a topic for another day. Kendrick up there. Kendrick would show up there in the like, if he's been my favorite rapper for a while now. But, as I became conscious and everything, I started seeing the stuff like, oh yeah, this nigga he's one of those. High ranking. So, you can have these guys that you listen to or whatever, but definitely understand what's going on with these dudes. These dudes is puppet masters, and they being used by the enemy, and they satanic as hell. But let's go. Let's keep seeing what this dude talking about. This another one though. He just following the footsteps of his, what his predecessors been doing. It ain't nothing new under the sun with these rappers trying to be Christ-like figures so they can sit up there and lead people to hell. That's all they do. But let's go.
32, OJ, nigga, don't fuck with my juice. I'm in my lead jeans, kicking ass like Bruce. Let's see the lion versus the cobra. Which one is declared king of the jungle? Once the fighting is over, it's touch and go, niggas. Fuck you, fuck what? Hold niggas. When I fuck and reload, niggas tuck and roll, nigga. Put that fire on your ass like a stove, nigga. You plain Jane, niggas broke. I want all the smoke. You dick ride from the back, fucker. I don't need no coach. In jail, watch them P. Diddy niggas. They'll make you puff when you drop the soap. I'm the GOAT, fucking the GOAT. Carisha Shields, come and ride the boat. Super hit my ding-a-ling as I watch her choke it down her throat. I'm the King D.
Like, this dude is just tweaking. Now he's just tweaking on the mic. He just tweaking. He on this mug tweaking. Do this give Messiah energy, though? Do this seem like the dude, NLE Choppa, for sure? Do this seem like the dude that's gonna free the Jews? Let's look at the definition of Messiah. I already got that pulled up. Messiah, the expected king and deliverer of the Jews. For those who don't know, the Jews is us, black people. We're not Jewish. We're the original Jews from Judah. So the tribe of Judah. But does NLE Choppa give the vibes of somebody that's about to free us? A professed or accepted leader of some hope or cause. What type of hope is this nigga bringing? Talking about decapitating dudes, putting heat on their ass like a stove. Talking about Diddy making them puff when they drop the soap. Like, what hope is NLE bringing? He calls himself NLE the Great now. NLE the Great Messiah. Devil's diss.
Watch them P. Diddy niggas, they'll make you puff when you drop the soap. I'm the GOAT, fucking the GOAT. Carisha Shields, come and ride the boat. Super hit my ding-a-ling.
Did he just tell Carisha Shields to ride the boat? Carisha Shields got a whole man. She's with Papoose. So now you're condoning adultery and infidelity. Facts. Bro look like an alien. Dog. Oh, look at this frame. Oh, heck you know. Heck you know. Bro, this is a crazy frame. Why would the cameraman pause? Why would the cameraman, like, bro, what? Come on, nah. Ain't nobody asked for that. What? You and Nicki Minaj X-rated porn? You condoning porn? Messiah? The Messiah condoning porn? You just threw Nicki into it. He said, forget it. Me and Nicki Minaj X-rated DVD porn TV. He going off the deep end, bro. This is what the Antichrist spirit will do to you. This is how you just going off the deep end. I hate that frame, bro. Y'all see his face, bro? He look like he need to be in the psych ward, bro. I ain't gonna be fake.
Porn TV. I'm that nigga you can ask chat GPT, CC me on TTG, real nigga ACT, made a 3+33, surgically ain't showing courtesy, you once ain't heard of me, hurting you ain't hurting me.
He gotta slide in a numerology. He had to slide in some of that numerology.
Different shoe, different feet, new
and he wearing a chain. Is that a Death Row Records chain, bro?
Courtesy, you once ain't heard of me.
I ain't gonna be fake, y'all. I hope he repent, and I hope he repent from all of this and turn over a new leaf and everything. But them Death Row niggas ain't got a good rep. I ain't gonna lie, that Death Row ish. I don't know if NLE gonna make it. He said, you know, the devil gotta come and collect. The devil gonna always have to come and collect, regardless. You know, once you sell your soul, it's chopped. No pun intended. You know, NLE might be NLE Chop. He might really be NLE Chop. Because he got the Death Row Records chain on. You know, they gonna try to, he calling himself a Messiah. You know what they did to the actual Messiah. So is this dude, is he, and they be knowing when they're gonna die. That's a whole nother topic. But if you sit up there and look at a lot of these guys' records and stuff before they pass away, you can tell that they be knowing when they're about to be cooked. You know, Young Dolph knew he was about to get lined up. Rich Homie Quan knew when he was gonna get lined up. You know, I could do a dive on that, deep dive on that, and go into how these dudes be knowing they finna get chopped and they be sacrificing themselves. It's all part of the rituals. But if we look at what's going on here, we gonna say in this video, because we look at what's going on here. He calling himself a Messiah. He's starting to talk. you know, he's trying to sprinkle in some kind of conscious talk, which he's been doing for a while now, sprinkling in consciousness. And, you know, he's going to try to make himself like a martyr, make himself like a figure who got axed out for speaking truth. You know, that's how they sit up there and do. When they be like, oh, he was too real, they had to get rid of him, boo, boo, boo. And again, he fulfills the prophecy, fulfilled the ritual, and now he's getting looked at as some kind of like figure to be reverenced and everything like that. And, you know, he completed the whole prophecy of becoming this Messiah figure that he wants to be, when the whole time he's really riding on the Antichrist spirit. So I wouldn't be surprised if, I'm not wishing this on this man, but I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple years, you know, NLE Choppa end up getting chopped. That's just how it go. And I hate that that's, you know, we gotta say this type of stuff, but that's really how this stuff go when you sign on the dotted lines and you get in the industry and you start doing stuff like this. Like, it gotta get to a point where we catch on to the patterns of that these rappers go down. They consistently do the same thing over and over and over again. These rappers continuously get put on and get sacrificed. Like, we got to start seeing the stuff that's leading up to them eventually getting sacrificed, because it always happens. So it's like we got to start paying attention to it and calling this stuff out. And, you know, it is what it is.
Hurting you ain't hurting me. Different shoe, different feet, new levels, new devils, fucking with the same beast. The mother niggas ain't me. They compromise for the minds. What the devil got to offer when the word already mine, nigga. Won't cope with
what the devil got to offer when the world already yours. All of this stuff, this chain on your neck, all this whole lifestyle is sponsored by the devil. Who is he trying to fool here? Like, no, seriously, who is he trying to fool? All of this stuff is sponsored by the devil. He has death row records on his neck right now. All of this whole thing is sponsored by the devil. What do you mean? What does the devil have to offer you? See, these dudes is trying to they be trying to rewrite history. Like, it be rappers that be already signed, already done did rituals, talk about, I won't never sell my soul. Your soul been gone. You've been cooked. How do I tell you? How do I tell you? It's already gone, sir. You lost that. You already sacrificed that a while ago. They be trying to sit up there and pull the blinders over our eyes and make us think, oh, they didn't sell out. They're still going independent and they're still strong. No, they're cooked. Most of them be cooked already. What the devil got to offer? That's crazy. The devil got to offer you them white women you was just talking about taking through there. Them heads you was just talking about chopping off, the thousands or whatever you just said, 50,000 for this and that, and you only wore it one time. He had to offer you that. He had to offer you damn near everything you talked about on this song. So I don't get where they be talking, I will never sell my soul. What the devil gonna give me? You already done took his riches. That's my Bible at, right on time.
the devil got the offer when the word already mine, nigga. Won't cope with don't have faith, fuck hope. Pockets on back, so I'm leaning more than Fat Joe. I'm big dog, you tadpole. Pat your dad home, your nigga singing sad song. Cause you earned the headstone. Stupid game, silly prize, nigga still ain't recognized. Desensitized, so it's hard for us to empathize. Ain't no like shawty low went through hell, but I'm back though. Bad up, I was fed up, got more cheese, I don't lactose. Tryna stay sedated without using medication. Every day I'm fighting Satan, but I got the Lord's safety.
He said he got the Lord's safety and he went to that chain that's on his neck. Y'all, they don't be talking about the same God. When you see them celebrities and they get on that stage and they be talking about, when they get them awards, they're like, first I want to thank God. You know, I couldn't have done none of this without him up there. They don't be talking about God. They don't be talking about the Most High Yah. They don't be talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They be talking about the devil. Because the God of this world, let me see if I can pull that up. Now, what is this? John 12:31. Now, judgment is upon this world. Now, the ruler of this world will be cast out. I don't have the exact scripture. But Satan is the god of this world. He's the ruler of this world. He can. Hold on, is it right here? Satan, who is the god, lowercase g. Oh, these. Hold on. Stream suspended. Ooh, they knew I was about to cook. Bro. 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 If this ain't proof that niggas be speaking the truth on this bitch, and they hate when niggas be exposing the lies and exposing the devil, I don't know what is. What did I do wrong? I'm reacting to a song. I'm reacting to a song. Stream suspended for policy violations. Show me the policy violation. Bro. 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 Where's the policy violation? I wasn't even on the song when they just did that. Yup. I love it. That's really how you know niggas is speaking the truth. They sat up there and really suspended the stream for policy violation. It's not a policy has been violated. Soon as I was going to the Bible, soon as I start pulling up scriptures, they suspended the stream, bro. You cannot make this up. Am I back? Yes, I am. Look, if that's not proof that the truth is being spoke over here, I don't know what is. They suspended the stream for no reason. I'm pretty sure I'm still live. But they suspended the stream, y'all, for literally no reason. I didn't do nothing but react to a song. If you sit up there and go on YouTube, you will literally see millions of people reacting to songs now. Fair use, I was stopping the song constantly. I kept stopping it, pausing the video, adding commentary to it. Fair use allows content creators to use portions of copyrighted material as long as the content is transformative, which the content was. And then I sit up there and I'm exposing this devil, and then I start going into the scriptures and they suspend the stream. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. But the show goes on. They ain't about to stop this. You know, all praise to the Most High. They can't stop the word. We back. So, boom. Where was I at? Where was I at? I was in 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4:4. Satan, who is the god of this world, lowercase g, by the way, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. They are unable to see the glorious light of the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of Christ, who is the exact likeness of God. Boom. So,
Shazam!
Satan is the god of this world. Satan is described to be the god of this world. So again, when you see these celebrities and they be like, "Oh, I just want to thank God," they not serving the Most High God. They're serving the god of this world, who is the devil. When this dude talking about, "Oh, God, I'm in this with God," he's talking about Satan, bro. He even went to his chain. He immediately went to his chain that says Death Row Records on it while he has a snake in his hand. I mean, you can't make this up. He's telling you exactly who he is, but some people will be like, they'll see, "Oh, Messiah, devil's diss." Oh, he's dissing the devil, and he's talking about not eating pork and having 10 wives, and then just ignore everything else that's right there in their face. But this dude ain't serving the Most High, bro. Let's keep going. That's the hook again. I really don't even want to play it no more because I ain't trying to have these niggas keep suspend the stream or nothing like that. That's really all we need. Let's go to the last time he said.
On their neck like a tie dead line between the truth and the lie. Two type niggas in this world, nigga die. On their neck like a tie dead. Me and God celebrating in the sky, son of the Most High, a Messiah.
Look, he's saying it with such confidence. A Messiah!
On their neck like a tie dead line between the truth.
Yeah, nah, bro. And then this the album, I guess. Or this the single, something. Prayer Hands, Bald Head, Messiah. The Devil's Diss. You might as well have the devil featured on this because you might as well have put featuring the devil. Messiah featuring the devil, featuring Satan himself. So, yeah, man. Yep, shadow banned off the recommended page. And that's why, you know, y'all, that's why y'all got to hit the stream with a like. Y'all got to share this stuff because they, you know, the devil wants to hide the truth. The devil doesn't like when he's being exposed. And there's satanic entities that run these platforms that we make this content on. So when you get to exposing the devil, they do everything they can to try to hide the content, to try to shadow ban, to try to throw guys people. Look at this shit. What? Bro, the agents are watching. The agents are watching. The agents are watching. The song is not even playing. I'm just talking. Oh, that's so crazy. The agents are watching. That's why this is about to go up. This video is about to go up, bro. And niggas is gonna see. The agents are watching, bro. The agents are watching. You dirty dog. Wait till this come back on. They start this stream back up. I'm about to cook your dirty ass. Whatever agent is watching me right now, bro. You a dirty dog. Whatever agent, whoever you are that's watching this stream right now, and you sitting up there keep taking my stuff down for talking, the Most High got something for you. Because what? You gonna suspend the stream again? No, because I'm exposing evil, bro. I'm exposing evil. It's evil entities that sit up there and watch over these platforms, watch content creators like me, and make sure that my light don't shine too bright. But you ain't gonna be able to stop it. You ain't gonna be able to stop it. The truth is gonna prevail, regardless. The truth is the truth. The truth is like an immovable rock. It's gonna be there. You can't do nothing to it. The word is here. We got the word right here. Scriptures right here on the screen. You know, you can't do nothing about that. That's forever. So you can sit up there and know I'm gonna suspend the stream for no reason and stop him from talking and all of this other type of stuff. You could do all of that. It is what it is. The content is gonna keep on coming, and you know we gonna keep on thriving, and you know people gonna keep getting woken up, and you know it is what it is. Cause Satan knows, you only got a little amount of time left. You only got a little amount of time left before the real Messiah come back and cause bloodshed on this planet. But you know that's another story for another day. But that's the video, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video because, like I said, they sitting up there hiding the truth. They don't want this stuff to spread, but it's going to have to spread regardless. You know, you can't stop what the Most High has already put in place. So, that's the video. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all, boys.